Suge Knight copped a plea deal at 53 years old for 28 years in prison, with three and a half years already being backdated as time served. We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is, man. We do more than boxing, so it's kick game. All right. I linked the article to the description so you can read it in TMZ. He killed the guy Terry Carter and ran over another guy back in 2015, claiming that he thought the guys were trying to shoot him. And if you don't know who Suge Knight is, then I don't know what to tell you, okay, for all the young bucks out there. He was the CEO of Death Row Records. He had the highest grossing record label at one point. He owned all his masters and everything. Tupac, Dre, Biggie. I mean, the Dog Pound shit, man. I mean, it was one of the hottest record labels, highest grossing record labels of his time. And eventually, I think Jimmy Iovine and Interscope stole all of those, or whoever it was, stole all of his masters and stuff when he went to jail in the 90s, in and out of jail. Feared man. His luck had been running out of recent years. Got knocked out in the club. When nobody run up on Suge, he had plenty dudes. Suge, Dr. Dre, just like Sheldon, straight out of Compton. Just left the company, gave Suge all his masters and rights, and started back over with Aftermath. But like I said before, he ran over Terry Carter, whoever that is. He must be of importance. And then ran back over him and hit another guy, backing up, saying they was trying to kill him. So for 3.5 years, he been in the county jail, trying to, figure this thing out. It was set to go to trial Monday, and he strikes a plea deal for 28 years, with 3 years already being, as time served. So, this dude ain't gonna get out till like 78, and I don't know if he expects to survive that long in the penitentiary, or if he has some money on the outside, and he can come home too. But I mean, that's a horrible plea deal, and that's what happened when you deplete your money. I mean, he was making all this money, very ruthless man, and nobody probably feels sorry for Suge Knight. Suge Knight was a very ruthless guy. I don't think Straight Outta Compton did it justice enough, from the thing with Eazy-E and to beating on people and all the crazy things he had going on. This man had a lot of influence. He had made a lot of money. Okay, excuse the background noise. He made a lot of money. All right, and he would just had that hood mentality, that thug mentality. He didn't know how to clean up and at least be like Puffy and have a clean image and do his dirty shit on the low. All right, Suge Knight wanted to be, gangster with it. He wanted to let motherfuckers know he had the power, that he will kill you and beat you down and put hands on you. He wanted people to fear him. He never really crossed over to being a clean-cut businessman, but still being shrewd. He wanted to physically be dominant as well as financially and business-wise be dominant, and that was his epic failure, okay? After his money fell off and, guys was knocking him out in the club, nobody feared Suge Knight no more, okay? That fear was gone when he was broken and broke, and he let Interscope, I think it was, Jimmy Iovine, steal all his masters and, the Tupac albums he had on the label, to Doggy Style and the Chronic and all that. He had all those masters. All those royalties and stuff was coming, to Suge Knight. He had to just sit there like a fat rat and just keep acquiring talent, but that wasn't good enough for Suge Knight. He had around the studio, he had just hoodlums and thugs. He didn't want to be clean and legit. All right, Death Row was beyond him. Okay, it was too much business going on, too much money flowing in. He didn't know what he was doing. Okay, he wanted to continue to keep it gangster. And now this is what happened, man. In an incident where he said it was somewhere by the set of Straight Outta Compton or something they were saying something, and after all the asses you whoop, after all the artists that you fucked out of money, and it ain't nothing different. You just hate to see another brother fuck other artists out of money, okay? But that's what Interscope was doing to Tupac. Eventually, Biggie did it to Puffy. He got all his masters and royalties and not giving his family nothing for what his daughter, Biggie daughter, saying. It happens. You hate to see a brother do another brother like that, but if not, the whites gonna do brothers like that, or other Jewish and Italians and Arab businessmen out there is gonna do the brothers like that, all right? But Suge, he did the brothers like that, then he still let the white man and Interscope, or whoever it was, jank him out of money, and he ended up still being broke at the end of the day when all he had to do was sit back and collect money because he had all the royalties, he had the masters coming to him, and all he had to do was just get talent. He didn't want to run Death Row like a well-oiled machine. And look at him now, all broke down, take a 28-year plea deal. What type of shit is that at 53 years old? Okay? And that's the type of deal he got. If he had money, he'd got a way better plea deal. But he broke, okay? He broke now. And, all the things he did, after beating up people and doing people wrong and all that shit comes back on you. What goes around comes around. You know what I'm saying? 2 Chainz said what goes around comes around like a hula hoop. And that's what's coming around. He was going to get his, Everybody beat up in the parking lot or beat up in the studio or put hands on and all the stuff he did. He gonna get his. My man in Belly say, you gonna get yours, man. You gonna get yours. And he right. It's gonna come back around. People think they powerful and they can escape karma. You can't escape karma. You don't have to believe in God to believe in karma. You don't have to believe in nothing to believe in karma. But karma go sneak up on you and bite you in your ass, and all the horrible things Suge Knight did, it started to roll through. He started going broke. He started getting knocked out in the club. Now this shit came up. Now he going on the trial. 28-year plea deal. Serves him right, man. And it's a lot of more cold karma to be served around this motherfucker, around the music biz. Okay? And he can talk all about the shit he want about Puffy all in the videos, but Puffy did right by him. But did right by himself. Puffy shit still going, okay? He still got money coming in. He switched it up. And people think Puffy a grinning, nice tap dancing nigga, whatever like that. Puffy grimy, bro. He grimy too, but he just put that image on to stay business savvy and keep building to the next hustle. But Suge Knight copped the plea to 28 years. It's having me fuck your money up, man. And people just probably can't fathom how powerful and how dope Death Row was. And he fucked it all up by being a thug and being an idiot. But it's the Boxing Clinic and more. You can check out, we got other content, our playlist, break down music, entertainment, football, basketball, all types of things. Empowerment, talking. You can check our podcast out on other platforms and social media out in the description. Y'all know what it is. TBC and more.